Hello and welcome to Rain and Rail Enthusiast and the start of a new series on the channel, and I'm in Merseyside looking at the top 10 least used stations here. And today I'm at number 10 on the list, Edge Hill. Here is Edge Hill and surrounding area on an OpenStreetMap. Edge Hill is here and you can see the extensive siding structure. To the west is the line to Liverpool Lime Street. Moving to the east, you will see a junction moving south which takes you first past the Alstom Maintenance Depot. This line then ultimately leads to Manchester stations. Further east, a triangle junction takes the line north, eventually in a semicircle, leading to Liverpool Central. The line directly east goes to Huyton, where it either splits northeast to St Helens or Wigan, or remains east towards Newton le Willows and further on to Manchester stations. As such, Edge Hill is quite an important junction area, but there is much more to the station than just that. A railway station has been in the Edge Hill area since 1930, and that initial station was the site of the first passenger station in the world. It had a stationary steam engine which would winch engines up from Wapping Dock. The Edge Hill station, which stands here today, opened in 1836, a little further to the northwest than that initial station. A selection of tunnels moves away from the station to the west to the main Liverpool Lime Street railway station. Up until the 1870s, these trains were still moved to and from Liverpool Street by means of two brakesmen going down into Lime Street and by a rope winding engine on the uphill section. Extensive sidings have been in use throughout the station's life, and many are still in use today. The platform design is that of two island platforms, both of which still have their original 1836 buildings. They are in excellent condition, and as always this is very nice to see. In fact, they are the oldest station buildings still in use and are Grade 2 listed. We shall look at them in greater detail in a little while. The two platforms are linked by a subway, and the buildings on platform 3 and 4 are being used by an art studio. Unfortunately, there is no step-free access to these platforms. At time of filming, stopping services to all areas are provided by Class 150, 156, 319 and 323s on most routes. But the newer Class 195s and 331s can also be seen. Avanti West Coast Pendolinos and Class 802 Pennine Expresses often pass through the station. You may even be lucky enough to see some freight or even heritage trains pass through the station. Class 68 with Pennine Express livery also passed through the station. We'll start this mini tour on the walk down to the main entrance. At the bottom you will see various posters detailing the network maps and local area information. On the station building you will see a plaque commemorating the restoration that was completed in 1979. Around the corner from this you will see a Northern tap and go machine. The inside of the booking hall is very nice and clean. Various posters adorn the walls, as well as this impressive plaque which details the history of Edge Hill Station. The ticket desk is to the right as you walk in. Just outside this building on the entrance to platform 1, you can see more of the original structure of this very fine building. This is the inside of one of the stairwells. As you can see, it still has some of its original features. Of course, most of the walls are adorned with information posters. Although it could do with a lick of paint, it is nice to see these original features still in use. This stairwell provides the only link between the two island platforms. Near both of the exits you will find a help point. Platforms 3 and 4 have equally impressive original brick structures. The platforms are very spacious indeed and are completed with benches and a few waiting shelters. From platforms 3 and 4 you can get a very good view of the station clock on platform 2. I do hope this can be fully restored in the near future. It is nice to see that they have modern defibrillating machines and of course very modern electronic ticketing machines. One thing to note is there are only dot matrix displays on platforms 1 and 2. These statistics for Edge Hill are that it opened in 1836, it has at least 7 trains per hour in both directions and more at peak times, and the entry and exit figures for 2019-2020 were 162,674. Edge Hill has such a rich history and a lot of it is on show. It still has important junctions and sidings which keep it alive. Although probably not as busy as it was 50 or so years ago, the interchanges it provides for the traveller are still important. It is a shame not all the platforms are fully accessible, but this may come in time. Obviously, for the enthusiast, a vast variety of traction can be seen, and the quiet nature of the station lends itself to videography very well indeed. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.